Hey, what's going on, guys? Tower number 9 here, and with today's Star Wars Unlimited combo explainer, I'm going to talk about how to deploy Boba Fett on turn 2. This is a combo that was shown to me by Sandy, and I think it is quite strong, though it does require conditions to line up. So without further ado, let's get into it. So what you're going to need to do for this combo is you're going to have Boba Fett as your leader. You're going to have the Energy Conversion Lab as your base. Now, that's a good combination of leader and base. You will need to have a Bib Fortuna, Jabba's Major Domo, in your opening hand, and you will need to have a Super Laser Tech and a resupply on turn 2. Additionally, your opponent will have to end up with a ground unit that you can actually kill. So those are a lot of conditions, and it's not always going to be possible to do this combo, but when you do it, I think it's going to be really strong. Let's take a look. So let's say we lead off with Bib Fortuna, comes to play with a shield. The opponent plays this Battlefield Marine, 2 cost 3/3. Um, and let's say they were going first and they're going to take the initiative here. It'll be easier to show there. We will draw on up. Let's say we resource there. Opponent resources something and draws a card. So let's say they attack into Bib, knock off his shield, taking 1 damage in return. So then here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Energy Conversion Lab, and we're going to ambush with the Super Laser Technician. So the Super Laser Technician Energy Conversion Lab says play a unit that costs 6 or less from your hand, give it ambush for this phase. Super Laser Technician comes into play because it has ambush. We get to ready and attack an enemy unit. We will trade with the Battlefield Marine. When defeated, you may put this unit into play as a resource and ready it. Additionally, because we defeated an opposing unit, we get to use Boba Fett's ability. When an enemy unit leaves play, you may exhaust this leader if you do ready a resource. So we'll do that to ready a resource. Let's say the opponent is going to play out a Echo-based defender, solid unit there. Now we're going to use Bib Fortuna's ability, action. Play an event from your hand, it costs 1 less. So we'll exhaust Bib and spend 2 resources for this resupply, which allows us to play it here. It goes into play as a resource, and we are now at 5 resources, which means we can deploy Boba Fett. And in this situation, let's say we have Boba swing and defeat the Echo base defender, and then Boba's ability also coming into play when this unit completes an attack. If an enemy unit left play this phase, ready up to 2 resources. So we will do that, and then we'll use those resources to play out this Cartel Spacer as well. And we are in a really strong position going into the 3rd turn. So in the right scenario, this can be an extremely strong combination. Now, I think what's maybe holding this back a bit is you do need to actually kill the opponent with the super laser tech ambush. You need to actually defeat one of their units. Let's be more precise. And, so in this situation, if the opponent had attacked base instead of attacking Bib with the Battlefield Marine, I wouldn't have been able to do the combo because the super laser tech ambush would not defeat the Marine. Similarly, in some case situations, the opponent might have gone to space and not to ground, and in that case, that ambush isn't going to work out for you either. So there are definitely some ways to avoid this. Additionally, if the opponent sees that you have Bib on that first turn, they might be extra wary about this and, think about how they're going to try to structure their turn or do stuff to avoid you being able to get that unit defeated with the Energy Conversion Lab Super Laser Tech combo. However, if you do pull it off and get Boba out on the second turn, that can be really strong. So I thought this would be a useful tip to make players aware of. Shout out to Sandy Napkin for showing me this one. I think it's a real threat. Can it be avoided? Yeah, but the fact that something can be avoided doesn't mean that everyone is always going to avoid it. Sometimes you'll have the opportunity to do this, and it could be really good. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks to you all for watching, and we will be back later with some more Star Wars Unlimited content. I will catch you guys later.